I spent an entire month in Chicago and did everything, but only 3 experiences really made me say, wow. Here they are. Hello and welcome to S4 Creations 1. Today, you meet me in the fabulous city of Chicago, the birthplace of the first ever skyscraper and one of the greatest cities in the world. I spent an entire month exploring this incredible city, and today I'm sharing the 3 experiences that really stood out to me the most, plus a bonus stop if you've got some extra time. So, let's get started. First up is Millennium Park, right in the heart of downtown Chicago. This is one of the places you simply must visit when you're in the city. It's home to the world-famous Bean, renowned art, incredible architecture, and plenty of free events and concerts. And of course, here we have Cloud Gate, better known as the Bean. It's completely free to visit and makes for some fantastic photos, especially when you get the Chicago skyline reflected across its surface. And when you go down into the middle of the Bean, look how far these mirrors can take you. But Millennium Park isn't just about the Bean. Next up is the Magnificent Mile. This stretch of the Michigan Avenue is one of the most famous parts of Chicago, and it's packed with shops, restaurants, impressive buildings, and some of the city's best architecture. This very road alone is home to the biggest Starbucks in the world. And Nike's flagship store. You could actually spend hours walking here, but there's another way to experience Chicago that I think is even better. The smartest way to see Chicago is not from a sidewalk, it's straight through the middle of the city from the Chicago River. The Chicago River gives you a completely different perspective of the city. From the water, you get to see the incredible skyscrapers from below, and you really appreciate how impressive Chicago's architecture is, and just how giant these buildings are. For only $10 a person, one of the easiest ways to experience it is by taking the water taxi. It's quick, convenient, and gives you some of the best views along the way. If you're interested in photography, I'd recommend going later in the day when the light starts to get softer and the buildings begin to glow. Unfortunately, I happened to go on quite a gloomy day, but the Windy City still didn't fail to fascinate me. And honestly, this surprised me. I expected the boat ride to be a nice, cheap way to get around, but instead, it ended up being one of my favorite ways to experience the city. And now, for my number one favorite experience in the city of Chicago. This next one gave me the best view of the entire trip. We're heading up to 360 Chicago, located at the top of 875 North Michigan Avenue, formerly the John Hancock Tower, located at the end of the Magnificent Mile. As you make your way up the skyscraper, you don't even realize how fast you're going as you ascend from 0 to 94 stories in under 45 seconds. Then, the doors open and you're met with this incredible panoramic view of Chicago. You can see the skyline stretching in every direction, Lake Michigan alongside the city, and some of Chicago's most famous landmarks up from above. If you're visiting, I'd recommend timing your trip around sunset. You can arrive while it's still light and watch the city change as the sun goes down, and then see Chicago famously light up at night. And this is the best part of the experience, as you can stay all day as long as you want if you wish. For me, this view was the real highlight. You get immaculate views of the super tall skyscrapers, and the Willis and Trump Towers are your neighbours as you gape at how large and beautiful a city this is. You get perfect views of the pristine Chicago Gold Coast beaches, and normal people look smaller than ants as you look at them from here. There is also the famous tilt experience, where you can lean out over the Michigan Avenue from the side of this building. watching people walk down the magnificent mall. If you want, you can also grab a drink at the Cloud Bar as you sip and gaze at the spectacular sights about you. If you're finding the city guide useful, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button and leave a comment down below telling me what you think about my trip. For me, this is the experience that made this entire trip worth it. If you're planning your visit, check the current ticket prices and opening times before you go, as these are subject to change. Try not to buy tickets at the venue, as they may have increased by almost double and are likely to be sold out. For shorter queues, visiting in the morning and a half hour before sunset can help. And finally, here's a bonus experience if you have some extra time. If you want to feel like a local rather than just a tourist, head over to Wrigley Field and catch a Chicago Cubs game. Wrigley Field is one of the most iconic baseball stadiums in the entire United States, and the atmosphere around the stadium on game day is something you just have to experience. Now, if you're coming from a cricket background, the game of baseball might not make much sense at first, but honestly, that really doesn't matter. The atmosphere, the crowd, the songs, the food, and the whole experience made it a brilliant day out. Even if you're not a huge baseball fan, I'd recommend giving it a go. So, there you have it. My 3 must-do Chicago experiences are Millennium Park, the Magnificent Mile combined with a trip along the Chicago River, and 360 Chicago. And if you've got some extra time, definitely consider catching a Cubs game at the Wrigley Field. Chicago is one of those cities where there's always something else to discover. But these were the experiences that really stood out to me the most. So, which city should I explore next? If you have any suggestions for me, drop them down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching S4 Creations 1, and I'll catch you in the next video.